Hi everyone, thanks for taking this time to view this session on the NICE NPX platform. We provide a wide array of capabilities from surveys to analytics and follow-up governance. A quick note before getting into the specifics, this is a data-driven tool. The more data you bring into the platform, the more powerful the reporting and insights become. We connect to most CRM systems, ERP systems, and call center platforms. We can collect survey data from a number of data channels, such as email, voice to text, SMS, and IVR. The platform uniquely provides the flexibility to pair survey feedback data with other operational and financial data sources. Imagine the power of knowing that following up with a detractor beyond 4 days meant that you would lose their business. How would this change the way that you operate? Let's go into the platform and take a look at some of these insights. I'm going to start out on an executive dashboard. Everything you will see in this meeting is standard out-of-the-box functionality. This is a dashboard containing information typically set up for one of two roles: an executive at the company monitoring program performance, or a program manager who takes a much more active role in the day-to-day operations of the program itself. Our platform allows users to consistently make changes to this dashboard to highlight summary scores, such as a company-wide NPS, as well as highlighting problem areas, trends, or areas in which the team excels. They can then share this dashboard with executives by clicking the share icon at the top right and sharing it via the platform by clicking Share Dashboard, where an exec will log in to view the dashboard, or recurring reports by clicking Send to a number of different formats, automating the process of ensuring that executives receive recurring reports at their specified frequency. There are several elements that make up this dashboard. At the top of this dashboard, you'll see a set of scorecards. These cards provide quick insight into NPS as well as average satisfaction scores for the different drivers and questions you ask about in your surveys. Users have the ability to configure these cards in a number of ways, such as making changes to layout options or setting color thresholds based on NPS best practice or internal mandates for performance. The remaining elements of this dashboard are populated with different chart types. Our platform offers a number of different chart options with lots of flexibility for configuration, grouping and filtering, and display options. As we go into Edit Dashboard, you can easily see how we can add charts to this dashboard. Hovering over the different chart types gives users a preview of each chart. If we want to add a chart, we simply drag and drop it into the dashboard. At the top, we see two Net Promoter charts. Notice that the data is grouped in different ways to provide unique insights. On the left, we see NPS grouped by contract value in our B2B line of business. The NPS chart on the right is broken out by country. Bringing additional data points into the system allows you the flexibility to group and sort by any segment you'd like. Scrolling down further, we see our customer graph. The customer graph is a graphical representation of our performance along the customer journey. This provides insight into our performance at key moments of truth with our customers. The sample customer graph that you see here paints a picture of a relationship with customers that starts off strong with the purchase experience, but continues to deteriorate as the relationship with the customer matures. The chart to the right is a correlation chart. This takes the insight from the customer graph to the next level. The customer journey highlights performance issues among certain touch points, but the correlation chart allows us to understand the correlation between our touch points or drivers and Net Promoter Score. This chart is arranged into 4 quadrants that provide viewers with an immediate picture of which drivers require our most immediate attention versus things that we can focus on in the future. A number of additional charts provide executives and program managers with additional insight, such as frequency of words by sentiment, identifying themes in customer responses and understanding where those themes are positive or negative, satisfaction with install, setup, and training grouped by account size. As I mentioned, this is a data-driven tool that will provide you with a lot of flexibility to drill down into a number of areas throughout the business. A unique feature I'd like to highlight is the dashboard filter. Users can save time and avoid the need to create multiple dashboards with the same information simply by cloning a dashboard that's already been created and applying a dashboard filter. Once this filter is applied, it will filter the information on all charts in the dashboard based on that rule. This is extremely useful when pushing out data to different groups who should have access to a limited data set. The next dashboard I want to quickly highlight is specific to a VP of account management. You'll notice that the scorecards at the top are all specific to account management drivers of satisfaction. Here you're seeing some of the charts that we've already seen, just filtered to provide insight into performance with accounts that fall under his or her responsibility. Notice that the Net Promoter charts are grouped by tiered accounts and referenceable accounts. I can also view the performance of my specific account managers and the correlation of account management drivers in my region. We've got the flexibility to set these dashboards up for high-level managers all the way down to end users. One thing you may have noticed, when I pop open a chart, you'll get a side view of the open-ended responses specific to that data set. If I pop out the NPS chart for referenceable accounts, I can quickly view comments made by customers. Clicking Text Analytics will allow me to view the open text analysis on the comments specific to that chart. Here we can analyze themes over time and whether those themes were mentioned positively or negatively. We've also got the flexibility to filter comments by themes and sentiments, even allowing you to see when multiple themes occur on the same comment. Let's focus on one particular comment. We'll search for Bernard, who noted that he is satisfied with the price and service, but not with the quality of the product. By clicking into the response, we see a lot of information about Bernard as a customer. Some of this information came over from our two-way integration with our CRM system and provides us the flexibility to slice and dice charts with these elements. We can also see information about the survey that he took by clicking Show More on invitation details, as well as the responses that he provided. Here we can see that even though he gave us a 9 and provided us a mostly positive comment, the text analytics engine was still able to pick up the negative sentiment related to the product itself. Our platform will allow you to trigger alerts and cases based on a number of defined factors, including negative sentiment. At this point in the process, you'll want to follow up with your detractors. This can be done in the platform or in your system of record. Let's take a look at a scenario in which feedback data is paired with operational data to provide unique real-time insight. Take, for example, a VP of call center operations who wants to know the relationship between case closure times and retention. You'll notice several operational data points, such as first call resolution percentages, case statuses, or case types. Our platform allows you the flexibility to bring in operational data to compare to feedback data for unique insight. For example, here we see that 76% of our cases are resolved within 4 days, and our satisfaction with support remains pretty high within the first 4 days. But if a case is outstanding for longer than 4 days, the satisfaction with support drops drastically, leading to potential retention issues. This might lead to an internal strategy session to understand the account value of the 24% of cases that fall beyond 4 days, as well as the best way to lower those resolution times. Thank you again for taking the time to view this demo. As I mentioned, there are plenty of areas where we can spend additional time. If you do have questions or you would like to do a more in-depth dive into the capabilities of the platform, please reach out to your contact at NICE. Thank you and have a great day.